Ladies and gentlemen, one moment while I get the chat up. It's an exciting day today. I believe today is episode 314. Yeah, because last week we had the 6-year anniversary episode, and that was episode 313. This is episode 314, and it also, well, I'll get to that in a little bit. Let's see if you guys are actually... Log into Twitch and then want me to do tax preparation services and all that nonsense. Alright, let me, alright, I got the chat up. Sweet. So, well, and I am streaming live. Look, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, creatures of all shapes, and orientations, apparently. Welcome to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 314. The 314th episode of this fine program. I am your neighborhood friendly Oxhorn, here as always, with my suspenders set to maximum stun. I've got a great show for you tonight. We're going to go through everything, and also today is the day of the Republican candidate debates for president. The very first set of debates between all of the different Republican candidates. I don't care what political persuasion you happen to be. These things are fascinating. I was listening to them go at it on the radio while I was out and about today. And it was pretty funny and interesting and enlightening and inspiring. All of the words that end in ing. The screen is very blue, says Imagine Justin. Yeah, that's my fault. Hold on. I forgot to turn on my stage lights. There we go. That oranges things up a little bit. Plus, it may help if I shed some more light by opening a window or two. Well, this is an odd shot of me actually standing. I feel like I'm in an infomercial. Snap chop. Is that what it's called? Or the ox chop? That's what I did. Alright. It's still pretty blue, isn't it? Let's get some of this orange light on me. That might help. Nah, it just washes me out. Why is everything so blue? Well, I am wearing blue, and the background's blue. I guess that's why everything is blue. White light reflecting off of blue. Ghoul Breath raises a valid point. Where is that cursed Nightbot? Alright. Thank you for reminding me. I have to invite him into the stream. So if you want to get away with bad things, now's your chance. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and Nightbot. And then I actually need to get my Twitch alerts up so that we can all have a fun song and dance whenever somebody subscribes or otherwise does something humorous. Alright, I got my alert box. Let's launch the alert box. Donation ticker. Let's launch the donation ticker. Good. And it's not showing up. Hey, there we go. Alright, now if I do this, that changes that. And then if I do this, that goes off screen. Oh man, it's like I'm prepared for my own show for once in my adult life. Look, my excuses are many and good. I'm going on vacation. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going on vacation tomorrow. Yes, 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 new expansion, I know, yeah. Oh, everyone's excited. Legion, expansion with the Warcraft. Okay, we'll talk about it, don't you worry. Oh, let me move my microphone closer. There, now you can actually hear me. I get it. You know, we're going to talk about the things with the demons and the Warcrafts and the World of War, the MMOs. Yes, I get it. Fantasy. We love it. All right. But first things first, ladies and gentlemen. This is not World of Warcraft and Smoke Rings. Neither is this World of Warcraft and Scotch. Nay, this is Scotch And smoke rings, right. So what we gotta do is we have to light up our cigar. That's the first thing. And today, I'm smoking a Russian cigar. Not just a Russian cigar, but a Soviet Russian cigar. Look at that. It's got the hammer and sickle on it. That's like communist. Hammer and sickle, Tradition series. So it's got the Russian, you know, Soviet Union hammer and sickle on there. And yet, it's got Spanish text on the bottom. So, very unlikely that this was actually made in Russia. Also unlikely that this is a holdout from all of those wonderful cigars made in Russia during the Soviet era. Pro tip, there were none. I promise you this, well, I suppose it's possible. The Soviets could have made cigars. They did, after all, go to space. If they have the technology to go into space, it's possible they had the technology to make cigars. Unlikely, but possible. How are you guys enjoying my co-host today? Helping me today is Huckabee. Hello there, Huckabee. You're looking plump as always. Good to see you. He looks a little older than he was. For those of you who've been watching the show for a long time, where's my... I need fire. Caveman, how have you abandoned me? I need fire. Fire is dessert. Fire? Fire! Ah. Oh, where's it? No fire! Where's the fire? I'm short of fire with only half a cigar lit. What am I gonna do? I gotta find fire. Oh, fire? Fire. Robin2258 says no video. No, I saw the show stream just a moment ago. There's video. If you don't see video, you need to refresh. Just refresh the page, and we'll all be good to go. For those of you who've been watching this show for a long time, you'll remember that during the 2012 elections between Obama and Mitt Romney, I streamed the vice presidential candidate debates live on the program because I wanted to watch them and I was fascinated. But I had to do the show and I couldn't do both at the same time. But I could. So I did. And it's very much the same thing here. Look at Trump. He looks like a cartoon character. I mean, look at him. It's like he's frowning with this furrowed brow and his hands behind his back. This is comedy meets reality. Ah, I love it. Alright, anyway, we're not going to get into the politics. We'll watch them on the side. Look at this guy. Look at him go. And the Mexicans, which I hate the Mexicans, because they send us the worst and the violence, and yet I love Hispanics. Love you, Trump. You're a great guy. Love you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you today, so I got a birthday present. I got this from a fan, and let me, before I show it to you, let me read you the letter. This was from, this was a birthday present. So this fan found this on my Amazon wish list. He can't choose which side he's. It's like he's conducting a dyslexic symphony. Anyway, dear to Oxhorn. Amazon informed us that it is your birthday, or close enough for presents. Cheers, Gwen. This is from Gwen Gahaga. And I gotta show it to you. I'm pretty thrilled about this. Look! It's a painted print of Republican presidents in a very Norman Rockwell-like setting, playing pool. Look! We've got Abraham Clinton, Nixon, Reagan, Eisenhower, Ford, Teddy Roosevelt, and then both Bushes sitting around in a classy gentleman's pub, shooting pool, talking politics, and having a good old time. I am absolutely ecstatic to have this. I put it up on my Amazon wish list on a lark. And I didn't think anyone would ever get it, and I definitely wasn't going to spend the money on myself. But I put it up on my wish list, and then for my birthday, Gwen buys this for me. And it's the most epic thing I could ever get. So, no, Abraham Lincoln. Did I say Abraham Clinton? No, it's Abraham Lincoln. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty psyched about that. So thank you very much, Gwen. It's an odd thing to put on a wish list, I know, but I'm pretty pleased with it. The guy also has a Democrat one too, so if you lean the other way and you want one with like JFK and Clinton and all of those guys, the same artist did a Democratic one, and it's awesome too. So they're all on Amazon if you want to check them out. Anyway, I thought that was cool, and it was a very sweet birthday present. So thank you very much, Gwen. Fedora Gregoro says, more epic than a hero class fans have wanted for over 10 years. Okay, then. Look, buddy, my friend, it is a pretty cool hero class, I have to admit. I still like it better, but it's a cool hero class. Alright. Scotch. Oh dear. Oxpedia. I'm gonna be scared to read it after this program. There we go. We're all out of our nice scotch. We finished it all up last week during our 6-year anniversary episode. And so we're left with our Valentine's blended Scotch whiskey. But Valentine's blended Scotch whiskey is still quite delicious. Okay. Cheers, ladies and gents. Bottoms up. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into Hearthstone, because this is, after all, a new tavern brawl, and that's exciting. And before we get into this week in history, Shoot comes right to the point, and he says, "Look, Ox, we don't want to rush the show, but hurry up and get to the fan art." And that's exactly what I was going to do. Time to get to the fan art. So let me pull that up here. Actually, forgot to get that. Forgot to get that. And then that's mine. Forgot to get that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, a few more things have been posted that I... oh, wait. No, I saw that already. Yep, and I saw that already. Wait, did I say that? July 30th. What was July 30th? Was that the show? It was. So we went through that. Nope, we didn't. Alright, I guess I gotta show it off again. Alright. Now I've got the fan art up. Alright, showing. There we go. So this is submitted by Andrew Gelati, and it says, "Happy birthday, Ox. Stay classy." Oh, goodness. What is going on here? There we go. Fixed it. Let me get that over here. Okay, so look at this cool little puppy dog. Is that a pug? Lighting birthday candles with a cigar. That's pretty epic right there, if I do say so myself. Next up is this by Ghoulbreath, and it's Inventing Swear Words 2 Caption Fail. And I shared it on social media, and it's pretty doggone hilarious. What he did is he, and I'm not gonna play it. You can see some of it. But what he did is he took the captions for YouTube videos that Google automatically generates, and he read them aloud and put them on top of my Inventing Swear Words 2 video. And some of them turn out amazing. My wife laughed out loud when she saw this. So thank you for that, Ghoulbreath. That was great. Next up, we've got this from Damon LaRue, and he says, "Happy birthday, Ox. I hope you celebrate the occasion with some delicious, crispy bacon. And then here we have bacon in a Hearthstone card. Birthday bacon! Celebrate Oxhorn's birthday in style. Your hero is immune! Immune to the fat of bacon, I suppose. Thank you for that. That's pretty great. Then we've got Ghoul Breath. I think he showed these last week. I'm not sure. But he says, my new nemesis, Nightbot, has 50% chance of banning the wrong person. Yeah, isn't that true? He does happen to get banned quite often, doesn't he? Then there's this. Paul Riley has decided to share a photo of his fun, classy evening this evening. And he says, on the back deck, torches lit and the cigar ready for the show. Look at this classy chap. He's got candles burning. He's on his patio. He's got a nice beverage and a cigar ready to go for Scotch and Smoke Rings episode 314. Can't get much better than that. Thank you so much for sharing. Then, there's this from Greg Arton. A shark from the Legion trailer that I thought might intrigue Ox, a moose Taran. Whoa! I completely missed this. Taran can have moose ears now? This doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to be based after oxen. Oh well, hey, I'm not going to complain. That looks pretty doggone amazing. Chief Smash says, I added a glass of Knob Creek to that setting. Well, kudos to you for that. Knob Creek is actually a pretty doggone good whiskey. Alright, then there's this. Nolan says, I won't lie, I was incredibly hyped when I saw who it was. World of Warcraft cinematic teaser. And I'm not going to play it during the show, but you can hop on over to our our Facebook group and watch it yourself. And then there's this Bacon Chips by Nathan, and it's submitted August 1st, the day before my birthday, and I have to agree, it's a pretty doggone good idea. Instead of using potatoes as dip for your guacamole, use bacon chips, right? Why not? Brilliant idea. Thank you for sharing. Then there's this by Matt. And it's kind of small, but I'll read it to you. High school, prom night. Principal, yes, chaperone? There are teens grinding on the dance floor. And of course, we've got our MMUp characters doing the level grind. +2 experience, +3 gold points. Whoo! That is pretty great. Anyway, lots of great stuff. Thank you so much for those submissions. Oh, I need to unban Ghoul Breath. Sorry, I didn't see until just now that you've been... He posted on the Facebook page, your Chack and Robot Mud banned me for 10 minutes for typing, wait, no, because I was shouting, Ghoul Breath. Oh, he's here. Okay. Look, this is very simple. Don't type in all caps. That's if you want to avoid the ban hammer. All you have to do is change your habits. Don't type in all caps, and then you will not get banned. That's how it works. But I like typing in all caps, says Ghoul Breath. Alright, well I can't blame you there. Alright, then Nolan also shared a video for the World of Warcraft Legion feature overview. And there's a lot of really great stuff here, including a new hero class. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A new hero class. Can anyone guess what the new hero class is? What was the last one? Death Knight. That's right. That's right. 2008, Death Knight. 2015! 8 years! Death Knight came in 2008. It's 2015, and we get the new hero class, Demon Hunter. That's right. Now you can all play Illidan. Not really, but you can become Illidan. 8 years later, we get our new hero class. Better late than ever. Shield says, sadly, it's Blood Elf and Night Elf only. Really? Is that really true? You have to be an elf to be a demon hunter? That doesn't seem right. Why can only elves hunt demons? I don't get it. Oh, the Gentleman Badger says that that's not confirmed. Okay, so we don't know for sure whether or not it's elf only for the Demon Hunter. If it was, then I'd say, well, Blizzard wanted to do something nice for the elves to get me back for all of the punishment I've sent their way over the years. No, that is confirmed, says Shield. Oh, alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your audio messages. Robin2258 says, what's the cigar tonight? Tonight, I am smoking a Hammer and Sickle by Tradition Series. And it's got the Soviet hammer and sickle on there. True to form. So I'm smoking my first Soviet cigar. Purified Element is in the chat today and says, hey there, Purified Element. It's good to have you on the program. Lots of chatter about this new expansion. I take it you guys are pretty excited. By the way, Activision released player statistics for World of Warcraft. 5.5 million players. Ouch. Ouch. And yet both Blizzard and Activision are making a profit. Primarily due to Destiny for Activision and Hearthstone for Blizzard. Also, there's a lot of hype about Overwatch, so everyone's excited about Overwatch. And Hearthstone has been an absolutely smash hit. They're making bank from people spending money on cards, which of course I've never done. Madman Max says 5.8 million Oxhorn. Oh, I do apologize. I thought it was 5.5. Oh, is it 5.8? Shield says, yeah, it's really bad, and Warlords of Draenor deserve such a drop. Is that true? Because I heard, and I haven't played anything since Cataclysm. I didn't even play Cataclysm. Basically, I haven't played since Wrath of the Lich King. But I heard that Draenor was a great step up from Cataclysm. And Pandaria. I heard, okay, so what happened is I had lunch with my mom. I took my mom out for her birthday, because her birthday was just a few days before mine, and she still plays World of Warcraft, and I haven't played in years. And so I sat her down, and we had a nice dinner, and I was chatting with her, and she finally confided in me that yes, she was disappointed at Cataclysm. But more than that, she was really disappointed with Pandaria. But she really liked the Warlords of Draenor. And she went on and on about all of the wonderful things that they've been doing in Warlords of Draenor. And I haven't played it yet, but she told me it was great. So, really, I can only base it based on her experiences because I haven't played it myself. So that's all I can say about that. El Toro Guaco says, your mom plays WoW? Yeah, she's been playing for a long time, and she's been better than me for a long time. So I pretty much stopped playing after the Burning Crusade came out. I played through Vanilla, then Burning Crusade came out, and I stopped. I didn't even play Burning Crusade. And that's when my mom joined. So she played Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, and then she kind of dropped off in Mists of Pandaria. She was really disappointed by it. But then she came back for Warlords of Draenor, and she really loved it. I came back for Wrath of the Lich King, and I really loved Wrath of the Lich King. I never played Burning Crusade, but I did play Wrath, loved it, and then I dropped off for Cataclysm, and I haven't been back since. Interesting. All right, we've got your audio messages here, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get to those. First on the program is Majin Justin. What would you like to share with us today, Majin Justin?
Greetings, good sir. Oxhorn, Majin Justin here. No, I'm getting this message in late, and very bad of me. I know I'm supposed to be posting this right before the show, but I have a quick question. Skype, are you going to be doing this constantly every time and now and then to talk to the viewers more often?
Great question. Imagine, Justin, and I'm probably going to be saving it for special occasions. There might be moments when we'll have a nice big get together and chat via Skype, but I think it may be a special occasion sort of thing. Next up is Dimitri, formerly known as Patrika. Dimitri, you're on the program. What's on your mind?
Hi, this was originally Patrika. So I'm glad I made it to the show in time before I start my shift. I thought I'd let you know, Oxhorn, that I personally in real life, I've been going through personal changes, and I said I used to be called Patrika, but I started going through personal changes, and now I'm gender fluid. So I changed my name, and I'm now going by Dimitri. So you probably see me in chat as Dimitri. That's what I'm gonna go by from now on. So yeah, I thought I would make that announcement here for you guys, because I'm not sure if you've known or if you've been busy, but I don't know what else to say, but I miss watching your show. I've been working every night, and I haven't been to your show in so long, so I'm glad I managed to hop in for a few minutes while I'm getting ready. I make poutines at night for the bar people. So here's a random question.
Okay, what's your question?
If you could have any kind of poutine with the very special toppings right on top, how would you have it? Well, I imagine bacon, but we have that. If you had if you could make your own poutine with a really awesome topping, what would it be?
Okay.
Anyways, hope you guys have a great time at the show. I gotta go to work right now, but it was so nice to see you and see you guys live, talking to you again, and hopefully maybe I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, welcome to the world, Dimitri. Pleasure to have you here on the show. And the question is, what would be on my favorite poutine? If I could make my own personal amazing poutine, what would it be? I gotta say, you're absolutely right about the bacon, but what I think I might do is I might put some cream cheese in it, and then either some melted cheddar or some chili. Probably some chili. Also, I'd make the poutine less French fries and more waffle fries. Waffle fry poutine, that's what I would make. Next up is Greg Harton. What's on your mind, Greg Harton?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Stormwind City, it's Quickfire
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you a message from a spokesdemon of the Burning Legion.
Uh-oh.
Impudent mortal! If you are receiving this message, then your precious world is as good as ours.
Uh-oh.
While it is our duty to eradicate all forms of life across the cosmos, I myself take delight in having my victims answer trivia questions that shall decide their fate. Now, it is your turn. Let's see how well you really know about us. Question 1. Who was responsible for enslaving those pitiful gnats known as orcs? Question 2.
Oh.
Who succeeded in infesting the human city of Stratholme with the undead, but was ultimately stopped by that spoiled Prince Arthas in Northrend? And finally, and most importantly, who is our rightful lord and master? Who shall succeed what Sargeras could not? Answer these correctly, and I shall allow you to live. But it shall only delay the inevitable, for the Legion will not be halted, not by you, and most certainly not by those demon hunters.
Greg, you seriously need to take this up professionally or something, because I thought for a moment there that I was listening to an excerpt from some sort of World of Warcraft trailer or in-game machinima that I hadn't seen or something, and I'm like, oh, this is oddly specific to the show. Wait a minute! Greg Hart! You're doing a great job there, my friend. So, man. Manaroth, I remember from Warcraft 3. Years ago when I played Warcraft 3. And then that was the answer to who destroyed Stratholme. And then killed Shadeen? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to drop out of this one and leave it to the rest of the fans. I'm sure they'll answer all of the questions for me. Oh! Coolbread says Manaroth, Mal'Ganis, and Kil'jaeden. Whatever his name is. Kil'jaeden. No, Mal'Ganis destroyed Stratholme, says shoot. Okay. Manaroth, Mal'Ganis, Kil'jaeden. Alright, nicely done, Mr. Hardtank. Thank you very much. What? Are these guys playing ads? You can't play ads during my show. This is my show. That's right. If you guys see ads in the future, let me know and I'll turn them off. Big Stacks 2 says the Legion is not pleased with you, Ox. Well, you can only fit so much in a highly polished mind. I try to only find caviar in there, not crisps. Alright, Madman Max, you're on the program, my friend. What's on your mind?
Greetings, Oxhorn. It's your wonderful Madman Max here. Today we're going back to the Vikings. I want all 9 realms of the world tree Yggdrasil. And
Midgard.
Do you know who is coming back from the dead in World of Warcraft? It has been announced today, so we shall know if you have been watching Gamescom. Have a lovely evening and enjoy your scotch. Throw out a couple of smoke rings for your wonderful audience and chin chin.
Alright, there's Asgard, which is the heavenly realm. There's Midgard, which is basically Middle Earth. Then there's Jotunheim, which is the icy giant slash hell universe. The universe of all of the giants. And then... But 7? Man, I know there's the sea, and then there's that giant dragon slash worm that wraps around the earth and bites its own tail. And then there's, like, Loki had a daughter named Hel or something. I don't know all of them. Nibelheim. Yeah, what was that from? Nibelheim. Nibelheim. Says Ulfer 17. I need to brush up on my Viking and Arthurian lore before I do this program, don't I? Alright, are you ready? Actually, no, I don't want to do that one. Which one do I want to do? I want to do that one. This week in the universe, Japanese researchers build and fire a 2 petawatt laser, the most powerful laser in history. If you ever watched Star Wars and saw that Death Star thing and thought, man, that laser blowing up a planet is so unrealistic, well, I bet you're kicking yourselves now. This week in the universe, Arizona State researchers develop a laser that emits the entire spectrum of visible light. Previously, you could have a green laser. You could have a blue laser. You could even have a yellow laser. But now, you can have a white laser. For whatever reason, you might need a white laser. I don't know. But now you can. A new non-invasive spinal cord stimulation technique has successfully let 5 paralyzed men move their legs again. Take that, cyborg army! We shall regrow our own limbs. An aurora 10,000 times stronger than anything seen before suggests that brown dwarves are actually huge planets, not failed stars. Planets the size of stars. Only in science. In an interesting turn of events, longer telomeres have been linked with an increased risk of lung cancer. You know, the telomeres on your... As you age, they get shorter. Our 14-member team has completed the first ever double-hand transplant on an 8-year-old child. He can now flip you off while not really flipping you off. Not that you would do such a thing, because that is, of course, unclassy. Let us turn to the continent. A giant vacuum cleaner is in the Netherlands will be capable of sucking and compressing pollutants to produce jewelry. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever saw a barrel of toxic wastes and thought, that might look good around my neck, go to Amsterdam. Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking call for a ban on military artificial intelligence. This after last week, we, for the first time, had a robot become self-aware. Your timing could not be better. 13 Google helium balloons will provide wireless internet to connect all of Sri Lanka. So now, when you get all of those blog comment spam, it'll no longer be from primarily India, China, and the Philippines. Now we have Sri Lanka. Intel launches a new class of storage chips that's 1,000 times faster than flash memory. Newly developed Braille smartwatches enables the blind to read texts and ebooks on the go. I don't know. The blind have been saved all this time by not having to see your Facebook feed. And now they're going to be stuck with it. They're going to be stuck reading your Facebook feed in Braille, of all things. All right, let's get our music back. Ow! Yeah. That's some hot ash. Madman Max has the answer. He says, the answer to my Viking question is Asgard, Vanaheim, Alfheim, Midgard, Jotunheim, Svartalfheim, Nidavellir, Niflheim, and Muspelheim. Why did you ask me that? Why would I ever answer that correctly? How could I possibly know the answer to that question? I'm shocked that I knew three of the 9. All right. Cigar Ox says, Oxhorn, what did you do to the cigars after both shows were done? I finished them. When my brother left, he still had half of his cigar left. And I had about a third of mine left. And I didn't want them to go to waste, so what you do with the cigar... What you do with the cigar that you haven't finished, if you want to save it and you don't want it to taste bad, is you take it and you blow into it. This pushes all of the smoke out, so that when it finally goes out, there's no smoke trapped between the leaves to get stale and to start tasting bitter. Ulfer17 says, you still haven't answered who's coming back to WoW. Yeah, Illidan, right? He's no longer dead. Isn't that the guy that was trapped in that crystal thing? Is it Karen Bloodhuff? Anyway, so what you do is you push You push the smoke out and then you set it aside. Then you can pick it up later, relight it, and it's just not nearly as good as new, but it's still good. Kraus Fifahid says, what the fuck? Oxhorn, is that you? Yes, it is indeed me, Oxhorn. Actually, I should say it is indeed I, Oxhorn. We see you. Anyway, pleasure to have you on the show today. Robin2258 says, Ox, blow out the leftover smoke after the cigar is finished. After it's extinguished. Ah, okay. Also, you may want to clip off the burned cap. Okay. Good tips. Okay, what time is it? It's 7:44. We have a lot to get to today, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a brand new tavern brawl. Shield is giving us insight into Illidan. He says he's 70% demon, 30% elf, so he didn't die. He went to the nether. That's good to know. I likewise am not 100% human. I'm about 40% human. But I won't tell you the other percentage of me. What am I that's 60% non-human? I'll leave that up to you. But it's super cool. Not as cool as like demon. Because demons are cool. Demons are like dragons. Like they're just like cool. Demons and dragons. Let's put them in our fantasy because demons and dragons are cool. Wissa Wiffa says, why is there no Hearthstone being played? Thank you for keeping us honest, my friend. Let's get some Hearthstone going, alright? Hey, Tarn with Antlers just subscribed. That's timely, too, because the moose... Hey. There we go. Shield says 60% sea giant.
Come in and shut the door. It's cold out there.
Too true. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so this week's tavern brawl. If you follow me on YouTube, you saw me upload a video of this week's tavern brawl. So you shouldn't be surprised, but it's pretty tricky in my opinion. Whoa, what's going on? What is happening?
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Okay. Sweet. Anyway, you'll see what happens here in this tavern brawl. It's pretty tricky. I have not won a lot of them. I've won maybe 2.
Powering up! Portals online!
Alright, you see how this has a death rattle? Death rattle, mystery pilot. Who could it be? So what happens is when, in this new tavern brawl, whenever a minion that costs more than 1 dies, it summons a minion that costs 2 less than it. So for example, if a 2 cost minion dies, it summons a 0 cost wisp or a target dummy. Now I'll tell you the strategy
Defensive systems
that I did
online.
with this. I've got a lot of silence in my deck, and I've got a lot of taunt in my deck. Now I don't know how well that'll work. There we go. Notice that my re-summoned minion didn't have Death Rattle on it, so any minions you summon as spells
Something needs tinkering?
don't actually have the Death Rattle on them, so only minions you play as cards will work. Which is interesting. What? How did Nightbot not delete you? Oh, I did! It did! It's... Oh wait, it did the wrong guy. Oh man, I'll just let Nightbot figure that all out.
Your magic shall not save you.
What? Alright, let me unban these guys. There you go. I'm all about second chances here on Scotch and Smoke Grapes. What's going on? Whenever a minion deals damage, restore.
Your magic shall not save you.
Ready for action!
Oh! Poppycock!
Job's done.
That's a good strategy. Use a lot of minions that have Death Rattle summon minion already. That way you get 2 minions for every time. Oh. I should have put some of those in my deck. Siege engine, and somebody's quite the tough customer.
Brotherhood Shell Cafe.
Oh, nice.
Battle detected.
Job's done.
Notice how this guy doesn't have a Death Rattle because he only cost 1. And 2 less than 1 is -1, and there are no minions that cost -1. So sadly, he doesn't come with a Death Rattle on him. Only minions that cost 2 or more get the Death Rattle.
Magic detected.
The gates are open.
Battle commencing.
Job's done.
Hey, thanks for following. Oh, my big guy!
Defensive systems online.
Oh man, I'm getting some sort of lag or something.
Investigation commencing.
Yes. I'll let you burn through those. Alright, we're not watching the debate anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up. Should save us some
Jade Serpent guide you.
Whoa! Well, that's unfortunate.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Battle detected.
Chief Smash says, what happened? Yeah, I had Chen. And that sucked. Cho Walker Chin, Chin Walker Cho. Should have brought some water down here. Parched. Okay.
Magic detected.
So the card that the Death Rattle summoned had a special property that caused the other player to get a copy of any spell that I cast. Now that guy popped right before I was about to cast a spell that killed his 7-attack minion. And I still had to kill it, otherwise he would have hurt me really badly. So I had to cast it anyway and then give him a copy of that spell. So now he's got that spell, which he hasn't used yet, to my knowledge.
Put this apple on your head.
That's not a valid target.
Oh, I can't even heal him.
That's not a valid target.
Well then, I'll let you decide.
Something needs tinkering?
No, wrong one! Don't hit the egg! Stupid egg. Golden Greg indeed. My goodness, look at all these gold cards you got. I need one big major wipe spell. That works.
Job's done.
I'm getting nothing. My deck sucks. I should rebuild my deck. But then that's not good for television. Annoyatron ho! I'm really excited about my vacation, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm going to do about the show. I will have my computer with me, and I'm hoping to have hotel Wi-Fi. So I really want to do the show on my vacation. This is kind of like a vacation. Every time I sit down before you and smoke a cigar and play a little Hearthstone, it's like having a vacation. That's stupid card. Alright. Well played, Mr. Hardtime. Well played. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do. Will I have the show next week? I hope so. But I don't know. And I will let you know over social media when I decide. Really, it's going to be based upon how well my hotel Wi-Fi is. And whether or not my family wants to go home for me to do this. We'll be enjoying the beach. Well played, Greg Hartung. Congratulations. No vile victory. That's right, and I'm going to be getting all sorts of challenges, so I can't edit my deck anyway. Alright. Let's do this, Bancy Fadger.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
You can right-click on your enemy's portrait to squelch emotes.
The light shall bring victory.
How do you squelch an emote? DJ Yaku says, you're sexy. Look, you know, I try to maintain a humble posture when I do this show, but I'm also honest, so I have to say, I mean, you're probably right. I get that off. Honesty, ladies and gentlemen, I have to be honest.
Put this apple on your head.
Everyone's mentioning the Bancy Badger. Alright, what? With this guy? I hate that guy. I don't have anything... Bubkiss! Cracksola is now following. Thank you, Cracksola. Oh my goodness, look at all these guys with the things and the what's-its. I could, yes, I could do that. Let's do that, because I don't want you to have that.
Your magic shall not save you.
Eat silence!
My shield for...
Oh, I hate that guy too! Ugh. You guys have all these 6 cards in the deck. I should have you make my deck. I don't know what I'm doing with these things. Okay, what can I do here? What can I do? I can do that, sure. Let's do that. Well, we could do that too. I like that. Let's do that.
Job done.
Taran with Antlers says, hello, Ox. I'm new to cigars and a shop opened up down the road. Any recommendations? Yes. You're going to see a lot of cigars in small little boxes that kind of look like cigarette boxes. Those are actually cigarillos, not cigars. And I would encourage you to instead purchase cigars, not cigarillos. So, the kind of cigars that you're going to want to get are going to be handmade, not machine-made. And sometimes these aren't labeled, so what I do is I always pick them up first before purchasing them. And if they feel too tightly wound, or if they're too perfect, then those are usually machine-made cigars. A little imperfection in a cigar. It's not very bad. It's not too bad. Oh, not my guy with the Wind Fury!
The gates are open.
Also, see the wrapper on these 2 cigars? One is really dark and one is really light. These are going to be easier to smoke for new cigar smokers. They're more mellow and mild. These are going to be richer, darker, and maybe a little bit harsher, but still very tasty. Not Karen Bloodhuff! It's got 2 death rattles. One, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Another round?
Alright, we'll do that. No! Tearing me up, says Fancy Badger. Oh, I don't know about that. Score's even right now, 2020. So we'll see. Plus, you have like 6 cards left.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark.
All right.
Summon me.
Oh! Oh, well done. What's this guy do again? Whenever you cast a 1-mana spell, add a random mech to your hand.
Expectation commencing.
Well. Another round?
Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't.
I don't have enough mana. Job done.
See how that works. Ooh, well done. Krause says, happy to see you streaming, Ox. I haven't seen you for years. I felt completely devastated when you updated your final WoW cinematic, so it's nice to see some of you again. Thanks for all the laughs, man. You definitely are one of my childhood heroes. Well, thank you very much. That's very sweet, and I do appreciate it.
Another round?
Well played, good sir. Well played. I got some lucky death rattles there. I sure did. Cemente 7, you missed lethal twice. Yeah, I get that a lot. But maybe lethal isn't why I play the game. Nay. Maybe I play the game for some other reason. Maybe it's ethereal or metaphysical or consequential or inconsequential. I don't even know my own reasons for playing this game, but surely they manifest in the decisions I make when playing. Which
shall be
I shan't describe.
The light shall bring victory.
Yeah, let's do that. Tarn with Antler says, any good cigar names I should look out for, Ox? Yeah, basically when you go to the shop, the higher priced cigars are going to be the better ones. In this industry, it really is about the quality of the cigar. That will dictate the price. So if you want a good one, look at the price. You're going to find some mid-range Romeo y Julietas that are very nice. Padrones are also pretty good, and you can find them frequently at tobacconists. And then Olivas are nice. Mitch is now following. Thank you very much, Mitch. You may also find a big bucket of Cuban rejects, which I would encourage you not to get. Those tend to not be very well made. At least I don't like them. Chief Smash says, hey Ox, my son wanted to stay up late to watch the show tonight in hopes you'd say, Turkey! Turkey for everyone! Would you mind doing it so I can show him the video when he wakes up tomorrow? Absolutely! Turkey! Turkey for everybody!
Job's done.
I hope he wakes up happy. Robin2258 says there are some good bargains to watch for though. Ashton Factory seconds are pretty good and pretty cheap. Alright, I didn't know that. Oh, what to do? Oh.
Death does not scare me.
Oh, what? Nice. Ah. Nice. Okay.
Quickly.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the
The scourge will consume you.
I'll let you work through that for a bit. Tarn with Antlers says, I think my favorite card thus far is Lotheb. Dwayne says, Baron, that's a card I should put in there. Yeah, I got that realization after it was used against me earlier. And I'm like, oh, should have done that myself.
Online.
Oh, well done! Oh, oh man! Oh, rubbish. Well, you left me with a bunch of wisps and a target dummy. Oh man.
shield for Argus!
I've got the beast in my sight.
No! Bobkus.
Your magic shall not save you.
Expedition commencing.
That's a lot of. That's a lot of wood here. Okay.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Oh, okay. You see how the tables have turned. No! Could have been worse. What? What? Well done.
Bring out your dead.
Just one taunt.
The gates are open.
Yes. What? Why? I can't get anything good, can I? Gosh, just look at all of those numbers arrayed against me.
Your magic shall not save you.
Look at all those taunts arrayed against me.
My shield for Argus!
Back from the junk heap.
Elizabeth says, falling asleep to Oxhorn and the killing on minions. Favorite thing about Thursdays. Yes, falling asleep to Oxhorn being devastated in Hearthstone. Cool, what did I get? Leave Zuka. He got the Arcanite Reaper. Well played, good sir. Well played indeed.
Anduin versus Medivh!
Let the games begin.
The light shall bring victory.
Ah, hello there.
Hello there, Ghoulbreath.
Job's done.
Oh.
That was folly.
I know. Squelch, what is that? What does Squelch do? Is that new?
Job's done. Job's done.
That's a good card to have for this thing as well. And Jet.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
That was
Job's done.
Okay. Elizabeth says, I always pretend it's the other guy getting killed, not you. You always win in my mind. Thank you.
Your magic shall not save you.
Job's done.
Poor Ghoulbreath. He says, stop silencing my stuff. Oh. Ooh. Ah.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, love it. Well, there's that. Alright. Do your thing.
The scourge will consume you.
Nicely done. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. That's right. Ah. Yep. Poor Ghoulbreath. He doesn't like me silencing his stuff. These hit you in the face right when you light them. The darker ones. Woo! Significantly stronger.
The shadow engulfs us.
Oh, it works with the other guys too.
I feel icky.
Nothing can stop me. Nothing.
No. Really? Just for your own amusement, let me live through this turn and I'll make you even more mad. Look at all those leper gnomes. Man, that's a lot of damage.
Bring out your dead. Well played.
Well played. Oh, really? Is that what you're doing now? Nicely done. Nicely done. Madman Max says he's gonna kill you with gnomes. That was a foreseeable future. Alright, who's up next?
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
he saw my other one. Yes, the cards were pretty good. I stole a lot of your good ones. Because I don't have that, that's for sure. Come on, random gods, give me a good card. Dwang says, I got you for 5 minutes. Who knows, maybe this will be a shorter than 5-minute match.
Hey, catch!
Or not. Where will this go? I see it.
see you.
Ah.
The gates are open.
Tricky, tricky.
My shield for Argus!
Job done.
Let's try that. Okay.
The scourge will consume you! By the light!
Well done. Uh-oh. Well played.
I've got the beast in my sight. By the light!
Ah. What a card to get. Good night, Elizabeth. Madman Max says it's a melee piece. One of a kind, methinks.
No, that one. Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Elders.
Quickly.
There we go. Preston the Rog. No!
Shall return.
Man, that... How unlucky is that?
My
Well
shield
played.
for Argon.
Well played indeed. Alright, this is gonna be my last one, ladies and gentlemen.
Anduin versus Medivh. Let the games
Get your smoke ship ideas ready.
Shall bring victory.
Put this apple on your head.
Your magic shall not save you. That's not a valid target.
My guy.
The scourge will consume you. The scourge will consume you.
magic shall not save you.
Uh-oh. Oh, well played.
The gates are open.
Oh! That's a lot of secrets.
The scourge will consume you!
Your magic shall not save you.
Tricky.
The scourge will consume you!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. You leave me no choice.
Die, mage.
Chip away. Chip, 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 chip away.
For Nazatar.
Die, mage.
You call that?
Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. That was fortunate.
Expedition commencing.
Die, mage.
Karo no Kyokai says Wind Fury Paggle. Yes, indeed. No!
The gates are open.
Master of magics.
I can sense your pain.
Just what? What? See how unevenly my cigar is burning? That's pretty bad. I lit it well too, so I'm not sure why it's doing so poorly.
Magic detected.
Job's done.
Vengeance.
Finally. And yet... Nicely done, Justin. Nicely done. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I got to head on out and help the wife get some groceries in the house. So I'm going to end this episode. But before we do, smoke ship time. What is on your mind, ladies and gentlemen? I shall create from nothingness that which was not there before. Whoa! Oh! Madman Max. He is. He has presented an epic fantasy novel for us. Here we go. Madman Max says, my smoke ship this week is a Viking longboat with Oxhorn, Staghorn, and Mysteryville riding the space waves to the world of Alfheim to slaughter the hippie elves or make them eat bacon crisps. Chips for the American viewers, thank you. As they get close to the shores of Alfheim, arrows start to rain down upon Oxhorn, Staghorn, and Mysteryville. They grab shields from the sides of the boats. Our heroes start to glow a bright fiery red and become enraged. As they hear the voice in their heads, who else other than Odin himself? He saw out our stout word heroes. He saw our stout word heroes' quest, and granting them a vast power boost as the ship hit the shore, Oxhorn, Staghorn, and Mysteryville disembarked the boat and it charged their ranks, striking fear into the elven men quickly, making short work of their army, but leaving the women and children alive as our heroes were not savages. Once the battle rage left them, Oxhorn, Staghorn, and Mysteryville sat down to a nice elf dinner next to a campfire with nice tankards of elf blood mead, and as the sun sets upon the day, we all could sleep easy knowing many elves died this day. A happy ending. Fedoro Gregoro says, the world has been invaded. However, that does not prevent Oxhorn and his ever-loyal crew of mechs and Baron Rivendares, for some reason, from defying the demonic onslaught as they sail the briny blood bay of the barren coast on board a burnished birchwood battleship, firing masquerading ballroom dancers with Cohiba brand catapults towards the demon hunter destroyer and her crew of, you guessed it, elvish demon hunters doped up on satanic steroids and Republicans who can't distinguish between fantasy and reality? Ouch, that was a little bit partisan, my friend. Imagine Justin says, my goodness, I was very focused on that match. I didn't have time to talk. So many secrets and silences that I was getting very nervous. Very good game, Oxhorn. Was an awesome battle. Indeed it was. Lots of good stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I gotta make this quick because I gotta go help the wife and kids. Alright, you both did an excellent job. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Greg Hartongs, because his is shorter and I'm lacking time. Plus he did some nice alliteration in there. So here we go. Pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen. And another smoke ship is consumed by my air filter. But before it was, we saw that the world was invaded, but that did not prevent Oxhorn and his ever-loyal crew of mechs and Baron Rivendales from defying the demonic onslaught as they sailed the briny blood bay of the Baron's coast on board a burnished birchwood battleship, from firing masquerading ballroom dancers with Cohiba brand catapults towards the demon hunter destroyer and her crew of, you guessed it, elvish demon hunters doped up on satanic steroids. And also Republicans who apparently, according to Gregoro Fedoro, can't distinguish between both fantasy and reality. Nicely done all around, everybody, and excellent Hearthstone battles as well. Thank you so much for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Imagine Justin says, I'll try to get my smoke ship in next week, even though it was from the 6th anniversary, but I still want to post it. Well, Imagine Justin, I still want to read it, so I hope you will post it next week. Until then, my friends, be sure that you always wear your hats tightly around the brims of your heads, wear your beards long, keep your cigars smoking, and as always, keep your glasses classy as well as your persons. Until next week, or maybe a couple weeks after, I'm not sure, I bid you adieu. Stay classy, my friends, and I will see you next week, or a couple weeks after, whenever. Later on.